back to my channel. My name is Omo Elizabeth, and I am so excited to be back here after a very long break. Okay, the break wasn't intentional, it's just that I had to go serve my father's land. Okay, so I had to go serve my father's land, and today's video it's all going to be about how the experience was like serving my father's land, Nigeria. I really feel like I need to give you heads up in case you have not gone, of how it feels like to go for that 3 weeks camp. So I just came back from Imo State. I just got to my father's house yesterday, and I've been sleeping. I have been sleeping. Let me tell you how it went. Like, all right, so I was previously posted to Borno State, and I did not go for that, so I validated, and I was expecting that I would be posted to Borno State again because they said that's how it was being done. But alas, I saw Imo State. Oh, Imo State! I was so excited, like Imo State, Imo State, Imo State. Only if I knew. All right, so Imo State, I was so excited. I stayed in Ibadan, and I was going to Imo State. So baby girl got prepared, and I broke my journey. I went to Benin first, and then from Benin I went to Imo State. Friend that we attended the same university, we happened to be posted to the same camp, Imo State, and we were so excited. So we went together from Benin, and we got to Imo State around say in the afternoon. It was quite a distance, but yeah, we did it and we got there. Okay, so let me tell you something that I felt like camp experience was going to be like. I had no heads up. So going to camp, I packed my stuffs, I packed clothes. No, I did not really pack clothes. I packed clothes, my white and white, like that. And guess what? I packed books, I packed novels, because my experience, like what I thought I was going to encounter was, a sweet life. Yeah. I thought I was going to experience a sweet life. Like there was going to be time for me. I had plans that I was going to have time to do so many things, and that was what I was actually anticipating until I got to camp. And immediately I entered, they were like, okay, go for your COVID-19 test, go for this, register that. And I was like, are we not going to rest? And I was dragging my bags, and that's not even the bone of contention. Let me continue. Go for this, register there with so many obnoxious, attendants just shouting at us as if we stole their money. I thought I had experienced it all at that point. I never knew that was just the tip of the iceberg. So we're done with our registration. They were like, go for your kids. So yeah, that khaki now, what you were expecting. So khaki, and then because we filled online our sizes and everything, I was expecting that we're going to get our size. Yeah, we're going to get our sizes. And so when we got to the place for the kids, they gave us our clothes, and we just had tailors coming towards us like, oh yeah, come and amend your kids, so come and amend your kids. I'm like, hey bruv, hold up, why don't you let me test my kids first? They said, don't worry, it will not size you. Truly it did not size me. Oh gracious God. Okay, fine, amend my kids for me. Guess how much I paid to amend my kids? I paid a whopping sum of 2,500 naira to amend my kids. I was shocked, and I was like, okay, this has to be the, I think I have seen it all kind of state. Anyways, moving on. We went to our room. Well, I was lucky with my room because my room was quite small compared to what I was expecting. I thought it was like we were going to be in a hall, but my room was just having 10 bunks. Yeah, my room was just having 10 bunks, and it was quite conducive. Yes, and because we were part of the early birds, we didn't get to go to the hostel where there were so many persons. So we had just 10 bunks in my room, and guess what? The up bunks were not even filled at all. So we were just on the down bunk. All of us were just flexing, and catching clothes. My room was fun. My roommates were so much fun. Okay, so for that day, I guess we did not do anything because that was the first day and we were all tired. I had not even recovered from my journey. The next day, That was how. The next day, that was how I heard, good morning, good morning. I'm like, who is this one shouting? It turned out to be my friend Ify. That was 3 a.m. and she was shouting, good morning, everybody, wake up. I'm like, hold up, what's going on here? 3 a.m. All of us had to wake up, went to have our baths, and you know, I was not prepared. Trust me, I wasn't. I'm like, 3 a.m. Kilo Shelley. Well, we woke up by 3 a.m. We went to have our baths, and 5 a.m. we were hearing the bugle. Okay, so the bugle is like one instrument. It looks like a trumpet, and that is what they play every morning. That is what they play to get our attention, like 5 a.m. we were outside like evil spirits on white and white. And that was how it started, my people of God. We were on the field, 5 a.m. 5:30, 6 a.m., 6:30, 7 a.m. Hey! Standing, before you knew it, we started marching. Left, right, move to the right about, turn, shoot. Hey! God, I almost died. My boss started paining me because I wasn't expecting what I got. Like, this was a situation of what she ordered versus what you got. Honestly, I was thinking I was going to come to live a soft life, like the softest life. I was thinking that they would just camp us in one area and then we just be having fun, because that's what everybody used to portray on the gram. Like, they were all having fun, and I was wondering, why am I not having fun yet? Anyways, long story short, that was how it went for like 1 week. So this is how it happens. We wake up 3 a.m. we go and get prepared for, you know, the day's activity, and 5 a.m. we're on the field. 5 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. we're on the field doing the left right march past. 7:30 we go to get our breakfast. And yes, speaking of breakfast, the food there was whack. The only food that made sense was bread and sometimes rice. And I noticed that as time was going, like as days were passing by, the rice was depreciating. The quality of the rice was depreciating. The soup is a no-go area, trust me. The beans, oh no. The porridge, oh no. The eba, oh Jesus. The soup. So bread was a good food. Then on Sunday they give rice and chicken. Only the chicken turned out to be spicy. The rice was still whack. Okay. So as I was saying, 1 week we were there doing parade. My legs started paining me. So it was not even a funny experience. I could not breathe well because my ribs were paining me. The stress was just too much for me. And most times when I'm on the parade ground, I'm always like, God, who did I offend? God, did I steal these people's money? And then they'll be like, nobody is allowed to sit down. Everybody must march. This one, that one, except you have a doctor's report, of course. Okay, so let's go back to when I was much more younger. I broke my bone, and anytime I do something so strenuous, I had a fracture. Anytime I do something so strenuous, it tends to just start paining me. So obviously my bone started paining me, and nobody was ready to believe me. Cause there was no bandage on my leg. Of course, I wasn't limping. I was like, is this how I'm going to die here? But, you know, I was just looking for an escape route. I just wanted to abscond from the camp. I was officially tired. It was stressful, trust me. So I was saying something. We go 5 a.m. to 7:30. 7:30 we go for our breakfast. Then 9 a.m. to 2 we go and drill again. Then from 2 to 4 we have a break. Then from 4 to 7:30 we are on the field drilling. Then from 8 till 10 we have our social activities where we have to come out, and be social. It wasn't even fun at all. Okay, so at some point our 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Drilling turned into lectures, so it was relieving kind of, because we didn't have to be on the parade ground. So Our this thing was coming up, our swearing in parade, and everybody had to match. And there was this soldier that was just, it was as if she got her eyes on me. She was just like, this girl, you must match. This girl, as small as you are, you mean you cannot match? See that fat girl there, she's matching. You, what are you doing with your body? Hey, this woman got her eyes on me. So there was a day I was tired, my bone almost broke, and so we were matching, and I felt like my hip bone was about to pull over. I was like, hey, these people want to kill me. Oh, I forgot to mention, people were fainting anyhow. Like, men were fainting, strong men. Oh, I had never for once like prayed that I should faint before as much as I did in this camp. I was praying for faint did not come. Anyways, so she was like, the soldier, she was like, you, why can't you match this one, that one? So my ego started paining me, and it was really paining me for real. I even went to the clinic to complain, and they gave me an exemption letter. But the fake and the original were complaining at the clinic, so the soldiers felt like everybody was fake and that I did not have a problem with my legs. And so they did not believe me. So that day we were matching. They were like, quick march. My guy, I was limping. I did not go and complain to her. There was no point complaining. I mean, she does not want to believe me. So I feel like the physical evidence will do justice. So I was limping. Let me show you guys what I did. I tried. I was like, I was limping. Why doing the quick march? Because I cannot come and kill myself. She was like, Mama Rawo, hey you Mama Rawo there. Hey you Mama Rawo. Okay, Mama Rawo is like, I'm a female. There's Babalawo and there's Mama Lawo. But she cannot pronounce L, so she pronounces L as R. And then she was like, hey Mama Rawo there, what's the problem? What happened to your leg? I'm like, my leg is spinning me. She was like, get out, fall out. And that was like escaped much past. Okay, so in camp, there were like punishments that I served, and that till today I still don't believe that I served those punishments. Okay, so there was a day that the soldiers, we came out in the morning, and the soldiers were like, when it was time for us to go to bed, which is always 10 p.m, that we did not go to bed, and some persons were shouting. And something about this regimental area is that once one person offends a soldier, it's more like everybody takes up the punishment. So one man down, all men down. And yeah, the offense was that we did not sleep on time, and then people were making noise. So it was like we should sit down on the ground. And I white and white, so before we knew it, we were lying on the ground according to his order, and then we were rolling. Like, we were legit looking like chocolate bars. Our white and whites were like so sand. We were rolling on the ground, and we got stained, we got dirty. It was not even funny that they trust me. Like, it was like film to me. Every time I'm like, when will this be over? Another experience was when our RSM said that some ladies were, messing up the hostel vicinity with their shits on their poop, and that then we would, that once it comes to our hostel and it finds poop around, that it was going to make all of us pick it with our bare hands. And we did. Guys, I packed shit with my bare hands. Can you imagine? Like, I did not believe, but I did it. It is traumatizing, guys. Trust me, it is traumatizing. From waking up 3 a.m. to going through all those activities and then packing shit with your bare hands. See, camp wasn't fun for me. But let me not lie, a week to the camp, that was after I had spent 2 weeks or 1.5 weeks, I started meeting really, really great persons, and I am so grateful for those persons. They made it fun for me, having to talk with someone that you can vibe with. I met great people, and I do not regret meeting them. It was really nice meeting those guys. But apart from that, camp was stressful. Let me not lie to you. I packed shit with my hand, my left bare hand. There were sheets, there was used pads, freshly. But those girls did not even try. Say freshly used pads and all, and it made us pack them with our hands. That, in fact, when I was eating this evening, I remembered and those experiences really, they were not nice, but then, when we reason the social activities, when you reason the people you got to meet, and some other things, some of those other things that you just do, the songs, people you meet and everything, you just discover that it wasn't so bad after all. But camp was stressful, let's not lie. See, just when you're just going to camp, just go with the mindset that you're going to meet. And I feel like the soldiers in my camp were like extra strict, because there are other people in other states that said theirs was fun, like their soldiers even told them not to stress themselves and stuff like that. But the soldiers in my camps, they were not even laughing. Although I was able to escape parade for like from the 1st of March to the 15th of March. I did not parade, and 15th was our signing out, like our passing out parade. So I did not march, but for those times I marched, I almost died though. Camp was stressful. It was really, really stressful for me, but I am grateful for the people I met also. And the last part of camp, the last week, was actually not bad for me. It was a nice one. I had cool roommates. I think I mentioned that earlier on. I had cool roommates that we could just, after the stressful day, we could just unwind ourselves with jokes and all. But that was what my camp experience was like. I hope to make, a full video of how, the activities. I actually made records of some of them, and I would make them real soon. But for now, I am still stressed. I just want to keep sleeping and sleeping. You can see my face now. You can see the skin. Everything everything is just doing its own by itself. Like, what is this? Well, really, I just had to let you guys in on what I've been up to for the past few weeks, and why I've been kind of missing in action on here. And so, till I see you in my next video, where we get back to business, back to real talks, back to real life. I love you guys. Bye bye.